So, welcome back to Rage Against the Dice Walking Dead All-Out War. If you watched it last week, you'll have seen that by the end, Rick slid under a car and was surrounded by walkers.
Very convenient car.
Indeed. It was, if it wasn't for the fact that it was all dice rolling based, it was as if we planned it. Things we did learn is that the threat tracker goes up very quickly in certain missions. But as you can see here, Rick has got from under the car now. And he's managed to disperse a load of the walkers that were there. He did use all his ammo from the ammo reload, and he also used his bandages as well. So he's back up to full health, but he's carrying nothing. He lost the tire iron, which I believe was embedded into a walker's head.
Yeah.
He's managed to get rid of most of the walkers. There's still 15 dotted around.
The main ones that were clustered around him before he managed to make his swift escape. Obviously, a little bit of time has passed. They've wandered.
Some of them have wandered,
They're wandering about, so they're just ready.
From what I recall, there's been it rained a bit as well, because you can see that the area that was soaked in blood from lots of walkers has cleaned, and the only thing I can think of is that it must have been due to...
No, it's a new type of walker you've not seen yet. They have a power hose. They're just going around
right, yeah, hoses.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think we should get underway. Anybody who saw last week's would know what we're doing this week, which is...
So you're about to ask if anyone wanted to object.
Escaping that board edge.
Yeah, so, obviously, Rick's going to be starting from the car here.
Tiny Rick!
Hey, Rick! He's going to be heading down, trying to escape.
Off the edge of that board. Do you want to flash the threatometer, show the folks at home what it's on?
Threatometer, just like last week, we're starting at a
4. So a low threat.
And we need to be aware of that because it did catch us out last time.
It did. I think this time I'm going to play more to get off the board than to collect the goodies.
Yeah.
Because surviving seems to be much more important than having a few items to survive with.
Wow, it's almost as if there's a lesson about materialism within this.
That's a fair point, actually. So, first thing I'm going to do is attempt to lower the threat level.
Okay.
As my first action, using this bad boy. And that's a success.
Nice.
Put that down to an all quiet.
Down to 3.
Monsieur.
It's a bit too quiet.
If you ask me.
Where are you heading?
Straight past Hartnell.
Boom. He's doing a run, right?
He's doing a run. So
that's going to attract the nearest walker.
Which I believe might actually be over the car Mahoney, not Hartnell.
It is.
So he's going to shambles around though.
He's going to shimmy around.
Boom. Which has undone all my good work lowering the threat level.
It has. So, are we doing things in correct order?
Yes, we are. That's the end of my phase.
Yep.
Straight to events.
Straight to events. Well, we start off. We increase
straight to the event phase.
Yes.
Yep.
We increase the threat to 1 because there's combat ensuing.
Hartnell is out of range,
right.
So it's just the one. So event
yourself. Here we go. We have an event.
Aladdin.
Oh, we haven't had this one. Alarm. Right. All threat levels. Choose a car, any car. If possible, it must be. We're going blurry out of here. It's because I'm moving while I'm holding it. It must be one that has no survivors within 6 inches. So it can't be this one here where Rick already is.
Yeah, tiny Rick.
The car's alarm goes off, creating mayhem instantly. The car will cause mayhem again at the start of every event phase until a survivor moves into contact with it and uses a search action to shut it off. Once the alarm has been shut off, discard this card.
I would say that...
Are you the god of this world?
That would probably make the most sense to me. Because I'm heading in that direction. These two cars off to the side.
You are. You're not the god of this, but...
It's up to you.
You are right. It would make it the most difficult for you for having as many walkers as possible congregate.
Yes, it would.
Get up off the floor now. For having them...
He hit me.
That's what you get. For trying to sort of establish.
I like that. Ben, who's watching this, who's your partner, is probably thinking, I remember that. That's the alarm. It looks like a giant red bead. Sound the alarm.
Yeah, so that's caused mayhem. Now, mayhem is what brings every walkers within
10 inches.
Within the full 10.
We'll walk 6 towards it.
We'll go 6 towards it.
Except the one who's currently cuddling me.
Yes. So that means we'll start here. So that is It's there. This one moves to there because it's going to hit that.
Yeah.
This one...
I believe it'll be most of them, to be honest, because it's the full car, not just the bead, so...
Yeah, I'm right on the wrong way around. Yeah, that's going to bring it to there.
Hartnell, I would assume, is just in.
That's going to bring her to there. Hartnell's out.
Ooh. You're out, kid.
Now,
He's
he's already
shimmy
in contact.
along the boxes.
Does he shimmy this way and then hit that box?
Yes, 'cause
Right,
they're
so
separate.
he gets there. And this one is to there.
Just seems to be a thing in our Walking Dead games now.
This one
People
is
are
there.
in eventually.
Oh, no, sorry, that one hits there. And this one is to there.
Right.
There we go.
Yeah. Combat?
Yo.
So I like that, that alarm. It's going beep, beep.
Awooga, awooga, awooga.
One.
One.
Sorry there, little walker. My intention was to defeat you, not hit you with a dice.
We're hidden.
One. So
There's
a draw,
also
meaning the who men wins, meaning you
man.
push back an inch,
Yes.
but not knocked down.
Not down.
Not knocked down. Not Notting Hill. Right. Anyway,
Yes.
plugging British films aside, round 2.
Contemporary reference there.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I'm not saying it's in the cinemas now. Saying you can get it on DVD and Blu-ray if you so choose, and I would recommend it. It's a decent film.
Is it the one I think it is? I don't think
The
it's
one
that.
with the thing and stuff.
It is.
It's got Lisa fans in. It's worth watching. But it also has that
Hugh
other guy,
Grant.
Hughie.
Not
Yeah.
so keen on him.
It's because of what he did to you in your childhood.
I was not a transracial, transvestite prostitute. No, that was Eddie Murphy, wasn't it? Oh, sorry. Enough with the slander and
Indeed.
the fake news or whatever.
Fake news. Put the thread tracker because it's down the next turn.
It is. Nervous laugh. We're up to 5.
Oh, fiddlesticks. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to load the threat.
Go for it, man.
It's what the people at home want to see. And that threat level goes back down to 4.
Woo!
Look at this. I'm then going to search the car because old habits die hard.
Nice.
Like the film Die Hard,
Okay.
which is also another good film.
As an epic film. Well, not all of them, though.
No, just watch the first one.
Right, you have emergency supplies.
What?
Immediately restore 1 health point, which you haven't lost any.
And the card's discarded anyway, so...
Yeah, well, that was meaningless.
Mm.
Much like my birthday.
That's true. So, event phase. There's no combat afoot.
There's none.
However, kill zone.
Yeah.
He's back. He's back, baby.
He is in. Right.
Event card, no less.
Event. And we have distracted. Now, we're still in a low threat. I was questioning there because it did drop down, but what? Low threat. Move 1 eligible walker in a direction of your choice. My choice. Not yours.
That's unusual.
Mine. What? What's
But
unusual?
usually it's towards nearest walker. That's
Yeah,
or structure.
I could move Hartnell randomly in any direction.
That is true. Heartsy baby.
I shall move. We'll move with the belly guy who was earlier over there. He's now going to move this way. It's 6 inches, correct?
Yep. He
Right.
loves to shamble.
Shamble.
You sure you know how to work the tape measure? Because I've seen people in our videos sometimes don't.
Well,
He's only 9.
can he walk off the air?
No.
Oh,
We shouldn't really be mocking him.
we shouldn't.
Because he's smarter than us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the scary thing.
Combat.
Let's go. Let's do this. Right, 1. So 1,
2 for 2. 2.
0.
Push back, knock down.
Yep.
Cheeky incher.
Knocked down. A nice putrid pus green one.
As always, counter-attack bases, etc., etc. Promotion. I'm ready. Promotion. End of the turn. See if the walker that is down stands up.
Yep. He does.
He does.
He's up.
People at home rejoice, for they want to see Rick die. All except me,
Again.
who's fond of him.
No one's fond of him.
So,
Laurie didn't even like him that much.
Laurie's a douche. I think we should take a break, change our respective underwears. I don't mean swap them with each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
We do normally do that though.
I know, but not till the end of the game.
Oh yeah.
It's like football where they swap shirts. We swap pants. Yeah. It's a thing. Back in a moment. So, welcome back. It was untold.
Yeah.
Unless I explained to you what happened, then it would be told.
Let's just move on.
Let's move on.
This.
So, Tiny Rick down here. Tiny Rick! Is going to run. So, I'm going to go...
Rick, run.
And then round. So that gets me to here.
Sure.
It would, however, lure Cunning Dickens over and hit the back of the car.
Oh, mayhem.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
Move ye, May and Hemming.
Alright, so this one will now have made it in contact. This one would have hit into there. This one has shimmied round. So he's shimmied round enough to nearly quite make it to the car. This one will have shimmied round and he does make it to the car. This one will go
Straight into the box.
to the box. He's out. Oh, he's shimmied round. He's now at the car. There we go.
See if I can lower the threat level. No, I cannot. Curiouser and curiouser. It's the sound of the police.
Yo, it's the sound of the police.
But anyway, is there combat afoot?
No.
There is not.
Unless you consider the car. Walkers are
Walkers.
just... car.
Kill zone. Everything's all good in the hood.
Yeah.
Straight over to an evento, I believe.
Nice. Oh god, oh dear. We have a feeding frenzy! Okay, sorry for my dramatics there. Right, we are in what level threat? Low.
Yes, we
All
are.
quiet and low threat. Roll a black die for each survivor engaged in melee. None.
None.
If there are no models in melee, add 1 to the threat level.
So the threat level goes back up to 5. So my lowering did naught.
Well, it stopped it being on 6.
This is true. The basics of maths. See how it's got an S on the end. But I digress.
Pluralise all of our sums.
Some I. But anyway, next round.
Yes.
Put that threat tracker up to 6. But it only stopped it temporarily.
Oh no, because it would have been on 7. Actually, it could have been on 8 by now if you hadn't put it down earlier as well. Never mind.
I'm with you.
Continue.
So, this little fella here, Ricky Doodah.
Is that his name?
He's going to sneak because I was just slightly away from the bin.
Yeah.
I'm going to search the bin. It looks like a bag of guns, but it could be anything. What's it going to be?
What's it going to be?
It
is bandages.
Yes.
Right. It's a special item. Right. There you go.
Discard this card as an action to restore 1 health point lost earlier in the
Don't
game.
patronise our viewers. They can read.
Don't pluralise our viewer. Sorry about him.
Sorry, Tim.
I like the idea, though, that it is somebody with multiple personalities watching and he's just going, he did right.
Yes.
Isn't that right, Conifer?
Conifer.
Yes, James. And so on and so forth. These are just names I read on the comments. Indeed. So, that was a ludicrously uneventful turn for me.
Okay.
Well, not really. I got bandages, so I suppose it could be worse. Is there combat?
No.
There is not. There is no need to measure kill zones.
No.
But I will anyway, because I'm pedantic. And we're all good.
Pedant. Okay, so event.
Event it is.
We have Romans. Right,
Lucky.
so we are currently on a low threat. So move 1 eligible walker towards the nearest survivor.
Now, you'll probably
So-
want to choose like one of these guys, don't you? Not one of
Can
the
I
ones
move?
near me.
Are they eligible because they're now engaged with the car or not?
Yeah, they're not
They're
fighting
still
the car. they're
So
just
by
coming.
eligible, it just means not prone and not in melee.
Yes.
Great. Thanks.
Although I love the idea that the walkers are just biting the car. It's a bit clangy.
Right, I'm moving this little shimmy shammy
Oh
guy
no.
6 to there.
As long as Hartnell stays out of the way, I'm happy.
Yes. Hartnell hasn't moved. He's still just like...
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just doing a
Uh-huh.
visual comedy off camera.
I like it. So, I think, again, we don't need to take a break. We could just jump straight into the next turn.
Let's go straight into the next
Run
turn.
that thermometer up, my young Padawan.
And we have Mayhem still.
Yeah, we do. The
So-
hem is made.
That will most certainly now attract
All the cookies.
this boy. Is now in. These two have definitely made it. So let's shimmy around, because isn't there like some American game that they play at carnivals and stuff, which is like hands on the
whoever
car and
holds
stuff?
on. Yeah, whoever's last to take the hand off the truck wins. The
Yeah.
truck. I don't know if it's an actual thing or just something they do on television shows, but either way, it seems cool. I
assume it must be an actual thing to make it into pop culture and TV shows.
I don't know. Star Trek isn't a real thing.
I contest that. It's set in the future. You don't know.
This is very true.
It might be that Gene Roddenberry had a
time machine
to the future.
Oh, maybe he was a doctor's companion.
Oh, is all pop culture real?
It might be.
Right, sorry, let's continue.
Moving on.
Right.
Somewhat.
So what is Rick going to do?
Be tiny, mainly.
Well, he's doing that regardless.
I think so. So he's there. What can he do? He's pretty much got a straight walk off the board because of the car alarm.
I know that. I thought that was actually going to cause you problems, but actually it's really good at distracting.
I think the way the event card... I think this just proves the difference in the event cards.
Yeah.
Exact same scenario.
Yeah.
More walkers this time than last time, because
Yeah.
we were keeping to a thematic sort of formula. But this time has been a walk in the park, metaphorically and literally speaking.
Yeah, you have weird parks around here. With walkers and...
Have you not been down the park below? It's just full of roamers.
Is that near the horse prison?
Yeah, near the horse prison. I might as well run.
Oh my goodness. So that's going to attract him.
Yeah, it is. Come on, Cosby.
Cosby.
Is his name Cosby?
I don't know.
Not because of the things he does.
Okay, so...
So, is there combat afoot?
No.
Is there combat feet?
Yes.
I would say,
Yes.
Killzone me off. Send him around.
Shimble shamble.
Ah, you sneaky beast. Pop a cheeky event card?
Yeah. Woo. We have the hunger. +1 to the threat level, which we've managed to control quite well.
Yes.
This time. Right,
Unlike my bow.
and again, I think this is a lot with the cards that we're pulling up, because we did have that one which was increase it by 2, and then if you didn't have eligible things, increase it by a further 1. It got intense. Right. And we weren't even at the campsite. Right, sorry.
I get it.
Okay, we are in a low threat. So move 1 eligible walker towards the nearest survivor. How mediocre.
Yes. I would probably, with how easy
How
it could
he
potentially be
man
to escape
with-
the board, might be productive to pick the one furthest away. So this punk down in this bottom corner.
Just moves. He just has a wander.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to move Hartnell.
Hartnell hater.
But Hartnell, because it's my choice. Oh no, does he have to? Oh, he does. I thought Hartnell could go anyway, but this is one of those where it tells you it must go towards the nearest.
Yeah.
Because I was going to have him just walk off. Right, let's have Hartnell move 6 inches that away. It's like, what are you guys
Hartnell
doing?
does what Hartnell wants to.
Yeah.
Right. Combat, I guess.
You guess?
2 whites to 1 red.
I need to turn him around, otherwise I'll have a breakdown.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
2.
Bite. Oh, 0.
Killed a walker this time.
No.
That was ridiculously uneventful. Okay, next turn. The threat goes up to 9. It's now a medium threat.
Mayhem. Hartnell makes it to the car.
Yeah.
However, I think Rick is just going to walk off.
He is tiny.
And
Rick!
also, this walker will also have wandered to the car now. So we're making it even easier for him.
And then Tiny Rick's off the board. So, it took him 2 weeks.
That car thing, that event card, where is it? It was alarm. That is so much, at least for this scenario, has turned out to be so much more of a
Help
benefit
than a hindrance.
Yeah.
I believe that could potentially be the point of it. Like it says there, until a survivor wants to go and activate it. Like, why is the
turn it off.
survivor going to turn it off?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose if you're playing with 2 people, maybe one.
Yeah.
But it's in the
But
solo
it's in
play
the solo.
card, so...
So,
I don't know, I like it.
yeah, it worked out really well for you.
Yeah, it did. But no. Yeah, we'll come back in a second with a roundup. So, welcome back, guys. Yeah, Rick got off the board. There was much rejoicing from the fans at home. He only managed to get one piece of equipment, which was a bandage.
I was going to say, not a lot of...
He started with, really.
Well,
yes and no.
he'd used at the end of last week.
Yeah, but I mean, he's no better off in terms of the actual thing. He is one step closer to finding his family, though, I would speculate.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see what's going to happen next week, anyway. Whether it's going to be more adventures of Rick trotting along, or whether we're going to be introduced to some new characters, maybe go check on Laurie and them, see how they're getting on. Choices. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. And again, like we have mentioned on a couple of different videos, it just shows how vitally important the event cards are.
It is, yeah. They between last week and this week, the event cards really sort of made or broke. Made or broke? Well, bloody past tense.
Module?
Malone.
Melogedy?
Right, so
Jeez.
they do make a difference.
Yes, they're the ones. They're the ones. Right there. But no, again, I had fun. I found it was a little more boring in terms of the actual mission, just due to the event cards. But that shows that's how different this game can be. It can go from thrilling to walking up the board, in 2 games, which, at most an hour and a half for the 2 of them. So it can be played pretty quick.
Yeah.
I just don't think there's really much more we need to say other than the usual. Subscribe, like, leave some comments.
I was actually going to ask what you thought about
no
having it as a solo character game. Do you think that made the difference than if we had a number of players?
It would. I mean, it would depend. If you had it where one was coming on at one board edge and the other was coming on the other, and they had to escape their opposing edges, I suppose it would add a level because you'd pass in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this game works so well because solo or multiplayer both feel the same but different.
Yeah.
And again, it's all down to the event cards and how things work. Because how many games have we played where we've gone, once the walkers are on like an edge, they're practically useless.
Yeah.
And I think the last week's show proved that that's not the case.
Yeah.
Because there's that card that said, every walker moves, that we got twice.
Yes.
And then the alarm one, if the car was in a different position maybe, or the mission was different.
Yeah, when we had that earlier chapter where they had to get to the gun shed,
Yes.
if the car had been near the gun shed, that would have made it quite difficult because we had a very finite small target location.
Yes.
Whereas with this one, we had the
Because
alarm
the
going
board
off,
edge is
but
like
the
a full
target
20
location
inches.
is huge.
Yeah.
So I think that made quite a difference.
I mean, in terms of visually, it's such a cool sight, though.
Yes.
Both this and the last week's, where
Yeah.
you just had Rick surrounded by walkers, I think, from a story standpoint, it's really fun to tell. But yeah, again, I enjoyed it. It's nice to be able to play some of the games, because I do a lot more of the narratory stuff.
Yes.
Especially with The Walking Dead, which is my favourite of the games we play.
Yeah.
Which, is something I didn't think I'd say about a Mantic-based game.
Yeah. It's something I've really got into.
Yeah. Hopefully people are following along. If people are following along and they want to comment below on who they want to see next week, I'm pretty cool with that. If somebody's like, you haven't done Negan yet, I'd be interested to see what Negan's up to. Has he formed the Saviours yet?
Yeah.
Is he just still dossing around where he started? Do they want to see more Shane and Laurie? Do they want to see more random ones? Because I quite enjoyed that, where we did just random survivors.
I did like when we did have just the random things, because we didn't have the narrative pressure
Yes, of you can't kill this character because he has to do A or B.
Yeah.
At this point, at the moment, because we are following the book from the following the Days Gone By chapters.
Yeah.
It does add a little bit of we have to follow the comic book structure of it. But that's why I like doing the little spin-offy bits.
Yeah.
Because we can't do anything we want with them.
Yeah.
That's not to say we will stick with that rigidly, because the good thing about the Days Gone By book is it says you have to use these characters or additionally X amount of points worth of models.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think I have anything more to add on this particular game because it was quite a simple one.
Absolutely, and I'd just be repeating myself.
Yes.
For a change.
We do like to do that though. But yes, we're now repeating the fact that we're repeating, so I'm going to, as always...
slip it into a spiral.
Indeed. I'm going to pray the dice gods. Hope they smile upon you, and thanks very much for watching, guys.
Bye.
Subscribe and like!